Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So finally, the moment has come. It's time for the verdict. Stree 2 is having a dream run at jam-packed theatres. Audiences have come flocking to the theatres for Stree 2, and why not they would come? After all, it's the only movie universe that has given super hits, one after another. Stree was a huge success, so it was obvious that Stree 2 would be hyped. However, the reception it is getting is amazing. Trust me, I saw the film in the jam-packed theatre and what an experience it was. Felt like an event, a Stree event. It was such an amazing feeling to see audiences gathering late night to celebrate the film. Last time I saw such huge crowd was during Sandeep Reddy Vanga's Animal. Anyway, if you are planning to watch Stree 2 this weekend and don't want to spoil the movie for yourself, you would be better off staying away from the internet. You'll get spoilers on Instagram, X and YouTube, and some YouTubers may reveal the surprise even in YouTube thumbnails only to get some extra views. Trust me, there are so many surprises. There is a killer and a howling cameo, hints of what's coming next in Dinesh Vijan's horror comedy universe and much more. And yes, there is more than one mid-credit scene, so it would be wise for you to sit till the end. And don't worry, this is a spoiler-free video. With Stree 2, the whole Stree gang is back. Vicky, Bittu, Jana, Rudra and Shraddha Kapoor character. And there is Shama, portrayed by Tamanna Bhatia. She was mentioned in the first film. Remember, her name came up numerous times in the original. So in Stree 2, we finally get to see her. Stree 2 is the fourth installment of Dinesh Vijan's horror comedy universe and a direct sequel to Stree. After Chanderi gets free from Stree, the town is again under threat. But this time, it's a headless man who abducts all the women from the town. As Vicky is the hero and the keeper of Chanderi, the whole town is looking up to him with the hope that he is their savior and he will save them. So is he a savior or last time it was just a fluke? What's gonna happen to the women of Chanderi? Who is the Shraddha Kapoor character? What's the mystery behind her? Why a headless man is abducting women? Don't worry, you will get all your answers in the film. Stree 2 is exactly what its name suggests, a story of a woman. This time the film got the core idea of being a woman. Stree 2 is about killing male chauvinism, patriarchal society and the rise of feminism. In a truer sense, it is what feminism is. It even incorporates the Ardhanarishwar theme in the story, and these are some very fascinating themes in Stree 2. But hey, Stree 2 is not a perfect film. There are some strengths and weaknesses to it, and we will discuss them one by one for you to ultimately decide whether to watch Stree 2 at theatres or not. So without any further ado, let's dive deep into the spoiler-free review of Stree 2. Let's get into the shortcomings first. Wrong placement of songs. Even though it has the greatest music album of the year, every song in Stree 2 has originality and wholesome vibe. Whether it be the musical play in the opening which recaps the Stree story or Pawan Singh's Aayi Nahi, Koi Itna Khoobsurat Kaise Ho Sakta Hai, all these songs are pretty good. However, Stree 2 underutilized them and the placement of songs is even worse. Most of all, I was excited about Pawan Singh's Aayi Nahi, and it was the only song that was just in the background without adding any meaning to the scene. And other songs were during closing credits, in between credit scenes. It's one song after one credit scene which feels so wrong. I mean, there are back-to-back songs in the closing credits. They should have used the songs in the film and it could have worked easily, giving a feel to the film. Because the songs are really good. 18 plus humor. Stree 2 is a horror comedy film which is released with a UA certificate, and humor is one of the strengths of the film, which I will discuss while discussing the strengths of the film. However, the issue I have is that the humor is very adult in Stree 2. A film with a UA certificate has too many sexual and virginity jokes which might make you uncomfortable if you are a minor. Watching it with your family can be a little embarrassing. And during the first act, there are too many jokes that feel repetitive. They are just an expansion of jokes from Stree 1. For example, the friendship joke and Vicky's father giving him a sex education talk and stuff like that. It felt like they checked everything that worked in Stree. Okay, so let's put it here. Like friendship joke worked, checked. Virginity joke checked. Vicky please checked. Making the screenplay a checklist of scenes damaging the flow of the film. That's why some of the jokes fall flat and they are very adult. Marvelification of Stree. One of my biggest complaints about most of the Marvel films is the CGI fest in the climax. And Stree does the same. Look, the CGI quality is amazing in Stree 2 for its budget, no doubt about that. I have no complaints regarding that. However, the whole CGI fest that Stree 2 has in the end is abysmal. It feels flat and boring. If you are like someone who puts more weight on the emotions and performances of actors rather than just mindlessly enjoying the emotionless fight between CGI characters, it would be hard for you to sit through it. Now let's get into the strengths of Stree 2. Meta jokes and referential comedy. Even though the jokes in the film are adult, the quality is excellent. Stree 2 is a funny film. If you like someone who cracks up in some silly jokes, you are going to get fits of laughter in this. For those who thought Munjya was funny, oh boy, wait till you watch Stree 2. A teenager was sitting next to me who was cracking up crazy and was getting fits of laughter. At one point, I was like, dude, chill, you might get a heart attack or something. But the humor is good. I mean, really, really good. Oh, my stomach is still hurting. I laughed so much. First half is so funny, it doesn't even give you a breather. It's not only funny, but meta too. They used everything and fired all cylinders for me. One of the highlights was Rajkumar Rao singing Baby Calm Down, Oh Calm Down by Rama and Selena Gomez. It's hilarious the way he murdered the song. Then there is a Star Wars reference and there are numerous pop culture references, and every time you'll catch a reference, it will put a smile on your face. Balancing horror and comedy. One of the biggest strengths of Stree 2 is how it balances horror and comedy. While you're getting fits of laughter, at the same time you're getting scared of the shit happening on screen. Some of the jump scares will give you a heart attack. And not only the jump scares, the whole vibe of the film, the atmosphere, the cinematography, and of course, background music, which is so terrifying. The background score gives you a proper horror vibe and gets you into the zone. The score is spine chilling. In case you are wondering, Stree 2 is scarier than the original and the scariest film of the Stree universe. Story. Even though the first half feels like a checklist of things that worked out in Stree, however, the overall story of Stree 2 is more cohesive. It gives answer to all the questions that you have in your mind regarding the whole Dinesh Vijan's horror comedy universe. Queries like who is Shraddha Kapoor's character, what's the mystery behind her, it's all answered here. And the main villain of Stree 2, the headless man, the queries around him, like why he's abducting only women, what he wants, everything gets a proper conclusion. It made a proper connection to Bhediya and Munjya, and now they all feel like they are from the same universe. It even provides a roadmap of the universe. Now we have an idea where these movies are headed, and now we know who the heroes of this universe are, and it also gives the idea of who the main bad guy is. This is the best film in the horror comedy universe that keeps you hooked for the upcoming movies, and you can have numerous theories about it. Isn't it exciting? Performances. To call out one performance better than the other is the most difficult in Stree 2 because everyone has given their best. The performances here are rock solid. Rajkumar Rao, Apar Shakti Khurana, Abhishek Banerjee and Pankaj Tripathi. Oh boy, this group is hilarious and they are at the peak of their craft. And the same goes for Shraddha Kapoor. She is so much more than just a beautiful actress. She is very talented. Stree 2 is a group effort. It's a marvelous film not because of any one person in particular. It's the quality effort of everyone that makes Stree 2 such a fun ride. Conclusion. Stree 2 may not be a perfect film. There are a few shortcomings. But the highs are so high that they make up for the lows we get sometimes. The ensemble cast of Stree 2 covers you with this blanket of magical performances that you get lost in, and the film is hell of a fun ride with lots of whistle-worthy moments. It's a film that works best when you watch it with a huge crowd. It's a film that you should watch this weekend. Go check this one out with your friends. There is so much I want to talk about, but it's in spoiler territory. So another video is coming in a few days where we will discuss everything that we haven't in this one with proper context. So that's the video guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give this upload a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.